All right, everybody, welcome to day 3. We are a bit of a surprise to be sure because I did go on record telling everyone that I would not be live today. I do apologize. I was under the impression that I would not be at the time that I said that, and then things kind of moved around a little bit, so I had time to stream today. So that's what we're going to be doing is we're actually going to be taking these 6 prompts for better custom GPTs that I've been using. In the last 2 days, we've been using it to build our custom GPT dating coach because AI girlfriends are tired and bored and they are misshaping our society and just monetizing the male loneliness epidemic and doing just I'm not going to go into it. So today we are going to turn these 6 prompts into a lead magnet. So then you guys can use it too. So I'm gonna be honest. I have already been doing a little bit. I've been chatting with my custom GPT business coach. No, I did not use my 6 prompt framework to build this one. It was kind of before I knew all that. Um, its prompting is actually pretty basic. I just said, hey, you're a custom GPT business coach. This is my business. This is what I do. And this is what my ideal client looks like. And now I have this business coach that walks me through stuff, helps me build lead magnets. So, for example, to start this conversation, I literally just copy and pasted my 6 prompts, and I was like, hey, I want to turn this into a lead magnet. And you can see it gave me an outline. Already a killer framework, and turning it into a polished lead magnet is about positioning and flow. The prompts are gold, but they read more like a raw playbook than a persuasive client-attracting asset. So I like that it likes what it sees. That's good. That's like always a good sign. Now, it outlined the lead magnet for me. Gave me a cover page, introduction, etc. And I've just been asking it to write the pieces. So let me show you guys what we got so far, and we can kind of just go from there. Introduction: AI is everywhere. Everyone knows it can save time and make money, but when most entrepreneurs try ChatGPT, the results feel generic. That's because ChatGPT is a generalist. It's built to do everything, which means it doesn't do your business with precision. Using it out of the box is like hiring an unpaid intern and expecting CEO level work. The real power comes from building a custom GPT, one that's specialized for your goals, your industry, and your customers. That's what this guide gives you. A 6 prompt framework for creating a top 1% custom GPT. With it, you'll be able to ground your GPT in expert level strategies, give it a clear process to follow, avoid common AI mistakes like hallucinations, define exactly what inputs and outputs you need, build a knowledge base so it thinks like a pro, and tie it all together into one powerful system prompt. By the end, you'll see how to turn ChatGPT into a specialized AI assistant that saves you hours every week and actually drives revenue instead of wasting time. Think of this as your blueprint. If you want to DIY, start experimenting with these prompts. But if you'd rather skip the learning curve and get it done for you, custom GPT built for your business, that's where my team comes in. Ready? Let's dive in. Love it. Absolutely love it. When it comes to writing, ChatGPT is much better at nonfiction than at fiction. Is something that I've noticed. So it can do really good like ad copy, products, and stuff like that. It cannot do fiction very well, and that's something we're going to explore later. But for now, we're building our lead magnet. So introduction. Here's our mini setup section. I've already asked it to write this for us, and I'm just gonna go ahead and drop it right in like so. And cut out the end response part. Let's go ahead and take that out as well. Like custom GPTs beat generic chat GPT. Love it. I'm not sure if I like having this section. It kind of just feels like an echo of the introduction. It might just be better to fuse the two sections. I don't know. Maybe that's something I will run by ChatGPT later, or just do myself, because it's not that big of a job. But for now, let's see. I'm gonna go back up here. Yeah, I wanna check out this outline here. Introduction, 1 to 2 pages. Purpose. The setup section is the one we just did. So, wait a second, did it? Oh no! Oh no, it didn't do a why it matters prompt and pro tip section for each of the prompts. Oh well. I'm gonna just go write the section for prompt 1, please. Starts with clarity. If you don't clearly define who it's for and what it's supposed to do, you'll get vague surface level outputs. Better the foundation, smarter and profitable GPT will be. I like this. I like this. Quick, to the point, and doesn't waste the reader's time. But it does deliver value. Why is it all... Oh, that's why. because it was like it was italicized on my and let's go ahead and do that again. Great. Now write the section for prompt 2. All right. Even the smartest GPTs need structure. Without a clear process, they wander off into fluff, shortcuts, or inconsistent results. This step turns your GPT into a system, guiding its thinking, with a repeatable, high-quality procedure every time. Okay? Love it. This is where your GPT shifts from assistant to operator. Great procedure means you can trust it to deliver consistent, high-quality work even while you're off growing your business. Good, good. Let's go ahead and yes. You kinda gotta have a little fun with it sometimes, you know? LLMs like ChatGPT are powerful, but they're not perfect. Left unchecked, they fall into traps, like making things up, being overly wordy, or confidently giving wrong answers. This step builds a safety net that keeps your GPT sharp, accurate, and trustworthy. Think of this as installing guardrails on a race car. It keeps your GPT moving fast without spinning out or crashing into bad AI habits. Okay, makes sense. It's not really a tip regarding the actual like use of the prompt. Hmm. You know, one thing I do really like about this prompt sequence, and maybe the pro tip is somewhere I could bring this up, but like at some point the at some point in this conversation, ChatGPT will have kind of hyped itself up enough that you don't need to continue specifying what you need in order to get what you need. For example, this prompt doesn't have anywhere for you to customize it because it doesn't need to be customized. It can just be copy pasted, and you know, at this point in the conversation, um, Chat has been designing this GPT for long enough that it knows what it's doing. So you don't really need to customize it. So that might be a good point to bring up here. I'd like to please. No, that's dumb. I'd like to change this toward something about how to use this prompt, since our earlier section is about why we should use it. I want to draw attention to the fact that at this... I'm so sorry. Can you guys hear that? Can you guys hear that? Do I need to... No. Okay. I think we're okay. My roommates are watching TV around the in the other room, so I was worried that might be a bit of a thing. I want to draw attention to the fact that at this point in the conversation, ChatGPT has been working enough to know what specifically to give the user, even without the user customizing any part of this prompt. How do I say that in a way that is succinct and has energy? Okay. Yeah, that works. Okay. Here's the section for prompt 3. And at this point, yep, we're good. We're good. Safeguards. Okay. Let's go ahead and write the section for prompt 4, please. I'll bet you OpenAI hates me because I keep saying please and thank you to ChatGPT. They have not been quiet about how much that costs their servers in money and computing power when people do that. Now let's see here. Pro tip. I think I'm gonna customize this little bit too. Well, let's see. Procedure creation. That's really the one where this is. Pro tip. Depending on your use case, it may be helpful to instruct ChatGPT to write multiple procedures to guide the custom GPT, your custom GPT, through multiple close related tasks. Remember to keep these short as they'll all go in the system instructions for let's see, insert want a shoot, where's insert special character. Google Docs has changed their formatting recently. Special characters M dash boom. As they'll all go in the system instructions, which have a hard ceiling of 8,000 characters. Remember we ran into that the other day, guys? Yeah, we ran into that. It was not fun. So, now let's go back here. You'll want, if you created multiple procedures with prompt 2, you will need to create a matching set of input and output guardrails for each. Perfect. Perfect. Down to the last minute details. Isn't that how the meme goes, guys? You guys do memes, right? Alright. There. Yeah. Please write the why it matters. The prompt pro tip structured sections for each of prompts 5 and 6. I can't decide if it needs extra prompting. I don't think it does. Okay. Same polished structure as the earlier ones. GPT is only as good as the knowledge it has access to. Dumping random PDFs into it just creates noise. This step makes your GPT razor sharp by curating only the highest value, most precise information, so it always answers like an expert, not a search engine. Okay, okay, why it matters? Pretty good, pretty good. Um, yeah, that sounds about right. I might want to change this to average around 100%, average near 100% across the 4 criteria. Treat this packing like a carry-on bag. Only the essentials get in. By forcing your GPT to form a curated, high-density knowledge base, you'll get answers that are fast, focused, and field-tested. Okay. I might change this a little bit. It's getting at the right idea. It's getting at the right idea, but I don't see any like specific actionable advice there, which is what I would like to have in the pro tip sections. So there's that. Food for thought. This is where everything clicks. Up to now, you'll build the components, procedures, guardrails, defenses, and knowledge base. Here, you stitch them together into a final system prompt, the master instruction set that transforms your GPT into a specialist operator for your business. Prompt. Think of this as the operating system for your GPT. Once you've combined everything into the system prompt, you're no longer experimenting. You built a top 1% custom GPT that runs with precision every time. Love it. Love everything about it. All right. All right. And wanted to change was the treat this like a carry-on bag. Only essentials get in. If it recommends more than 10 files, I suggest dropping the lower scores. Yeah, that's good. That's about what I wanted. All right. Well, what else did it want after that? I think some kind of conclusion feels proper. Um, yes, call to action. Final page. Um, and also you write the conclusion, please. Bam! I like this. This is good. Saves 20 hours a week and captures more leads automatically. Alright. Now, we're going to put this at the end. Yeah, yeah, I like that. Oh, duh. The insert link bit was right there. Here. Blackfish automations.com. And there we have it. We have action take. Your ideal client, that's obviously. To pass forward. Okay. Alright. Well, I think there's nothing left to do but to format this baby. So, let's all make it a nice font. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Times New Roman and Calibri have kind of been my go-tos. Oh, this is weird. I'm used to seeing normal text in 12 point. Oh, much better, much better. Um, and also gonna make this 12 point. Good, good. And we're gonna make this 12 point. See, it's immediately starting to come across as more readable. I like that. And let's. Alright. 12 points. Do you guys think we want to keep the horizontal lines? I don't know. They take up space, so I'm cutting them out for the moment, but I otherwise like them. I don't know. Oh, that's awkward. I'm gonna cut that out. Let's see. Custom spacing. I want to cut that down to 4. Make that 5. Alright. Now, let's take some actual tab characters and insert those in the new paragraphs. So then it actually, looks like a book. Okay. There. I do want the prompts to look a little bit different than the yeah. That doesn't look terrible. And prompt. You want to italicize this whole thing. Set it in one indent. Tab that. Tab that. That. Tab that. Oh wait, no. And point it down. Oh, I forgot to do that with the last one. Point it down. Tab. 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 Wait, no. I did it again, guys. Nope. You want all these sections to be called pro tip. Right? Did I do that with the last one? Pro tip. Pro tip. Pro tip. Yeah, it was at the 4th one that ChatGPT changed its mind, so. Okay. And tab. Average near 100% across these 4 criteria. Present your findings in this format a bulleted list of each knowledge-based item by description of the clear purpose that serves the GPT and why no source of knowledge can substitute. Files we create ourselves should have specific instructions, clearly describe sources, tools, and methods for whittling down or organizing data to its most valuable components. A draft knowledge base section for the system prompt. It should be clearly labeled, name each file in a bulleted list, and concisely describe the contents and purpose to the GPT. It should look something like this. Contains X, used for Y. Okay. Yep. That is our knowledge base prompt for sure. Let's go ahead and 10 point all of this, italicize, pop it in. Beautiful. Beautiful. Pro tip. Yeah, that's the name we want. Boom. And oh wait, no. We've got a long prompt once again. We don't need that horizontal line. And that period. Oh wait. There's an enter key we need to delete there. 1110, indent. All right. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. I think I'm going to put this on its own page, delete those two sections so that is a little simpler. Putting it all together, beautiful page, beautiful. I'm gonna cry. Here we go. Oh, and that fits on one page as well. Oh, this is perfect. All right, page break. If anyone doesn't know and they're curious, the keyboard shortcut I'm using for page break is Control Enter. It's a nice little keyboard shortcut for Google Docs. It makes it a lot easier to navigate. So let's see. That's right. That's right. Okay. So I want a page break for prompts 1 and 2. And then page break for prompts 3 and 4. can do that, right? Oh, they fit perfectly. It's like they were made for this. Alright. Now all we need to do is mesh the introduction and why custom GPTs can't be generic chat GPT. Pretty much this is the only, like, this part, I'm pretty sure this part comes exactly from the introduction. So my thought is, I'm pretty much gonna cut this part and paste it up. Yeah. There. This guide gives you just that. Okay. I like this. Now all we need to do is cut out this part. And we are, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to throw in a cover page and call this a lead magnet. What a fast build this was, guys. This would take at least 8 hours to put together without AI. How awesome is AI? Great. Can you give me some good ideas for a punchy cover page? And title. That's what we'll say. Cover page needs to look instantly. Promise a transformation and feel premium. Here are some subtitle combos you could use. Let's lay out ideas. Specialist. Revenue driving custom GPT. That's a good subtitle, because I think that'll catch the attention of business owners. Revenue? Revenue? I want revenue. Entrepreneurs AI Edge custom GPT blueprint. From generic to genius? Okay. I like this, but it sounds a little vague. I think the Entrepreneur's AI Edge is a little more poignant for me. There. Oh, I can't make it create an image. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we'll go to a different chat and ask it to make the image then. 6 precision prompts to create. I love that. I love that. Okay. Um, write a prompt for to create an image for a cover page for my new lead magnet. Oh, um, there. The Entrepreneur's AI Edge 6 precision prompts to create a revenue driving custom GPT. The primary colors should be white and dark gray with subtle yellowish orange accents matching the theme of Blackfish AI. Don't create the image, just write the prompt. I don't know if current versions, I don't know if GPT-5 needs that little disclaimer bit at the end, but past versions certainly have. I asked it to write a prompt to make the image, and then it would just go ahead and make the image. Sleek modern cover design for a lead magnet titled Yes, Minimalist Tech Aesthetic with white and dark gray as its primary colors, accented by subtle yellowish orange highlights that match the Blackfish AI brand. With abstract geometric shapes, subtle AI-inspired patterns like circuit lines or neural network motifs, and a professional yet energetic feel. The title should be bold, easy to read, positioned prominently with a subtitle beneath in a slightly lighter weight. Keep the layout balanced, futuristic, and optimized. Perfect. Could not ask for anything better. Alright. And now, check this out. Under its tools, create image right here. And that's all we have to do. We'll just hit send. And it'll get started. Okay. Let's go ahead and so now we're ready to throw in our image. Hopefully it's not too hard to place it. I knew how to do it back before Google Docs changed its whole thing. Back when they used to have the insert special character menu under here, but now I'm not so sure. So this'll be a bit of an adventure for us today. Huh. This is interesting. Not quite sure. Okay. Whoa. That last bit. Did you guys see that? That last bit happened all at once. Blackfish AI. Okay. The last bit feels a little AI generated, but other than that, I mean, yeah, I'll take it. Looks like a marketable product to me. Let's go ahead and throw it in there. How to place an image behind text in Google Docs. Because that's basically what we're doing. It's usually treated as an inline text object, but we want to change it to be behind the text or in front of it or something of that nature. I usually go behind it so that way I know if there's any text on that page that could potentially throw it off when it gets processed by other systems. Here. Let's go ahead and upload our cover page. Beautiful. Oh, the white is a little more grayish than I expected. Yeah, insert image. You want to select it. Choose behind text wrapping. Oh! Um, oh, it's just right there. Okay, cool. Size and rotation is what we want to do. And position. -1. And we also want -1 Y spacing. So that way it snaps to that corner there. And then we're going to set its width to 8.5 inches. So then it... Now, how much of the bottom did it cut? Because I want to... Whoa! Okay. Yeah, 12.75 inches. So, if we wanted to cut the difference in half, theoretically, that's, what, 1.75 inches more than the... That's 1.75 inches more than the page's height. So we want to increase this by half of 1.75, which is 7/8. Yeah, I can do math. Bam. See that? Oh, and it keeps the Blackfish AI thing at the bottom. Not my favorite, but I'll keep it. Alright. Now, we're gonna rename this the Entrepreneurs AI Edge 6 Precision Prompts to create a revenue driving Custom GPT. Bam. And now we're going to download this as a PDF. And let's have a look at our final product, see what we've made. Introduction, AI is everywhere. Yes, we know. We have absolutely heard of AI before. Prompt 3, prompt 4, prompt 5. Look at this, guys! This only took us an hour to put together. Think of the possibilities. My gosh. This is awesome. Alright. Enough discussion about this. Okay. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. That was a fun little build, and something that I've been needing to do for the business for a while. So I really appreciate you guys taking your time to tune in, and I hope you guys learned something valuable. And before you guys subscribe, make sure you know what you're doing, all right? Because it ain't easy being at the top. We'll see you guys next time.